Hey everyone, this is Ian McFly here. I figured I might do like a short video, just explaining how to be a better online English teacher. As some of you might know, I work for a Japanese company, teaching English to majority Japanese people, but some to sometimes Taiwanese and Koreans as well. So so the point of this video is maybe to help, I guess, newer students, newer teachers, maybe in kind of helping them engage with their students a little bit better and kind of like being a little bit more down to earth with them, here's a few tips from my little selection. I always get a few returning students, so I must be doing something right. So first off, when you get a booking, hopefully you get a booking. You will get a booking, when you first start out, you might get one or two bookings and they cancel. But when you get that first one, my suggestion is prepare, but not in a way that you think. Schools, be it DMM, Angu, or whatever, there's a lot of Chinese ones as well. They give you a guideline on how to introduce yourself, and basically there's a spiel what you usually go through. So for instance, this is how I usually do it. Okay, so I usually go, hello, my name is Ian. I work for blah, 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 blah. First off, how would you like for me to call you? I usually ask this question because you already know the student's name, but you want to confirm and whatnot and whatever. And usually they say, well, I'm Watanabe-kun. So then you usually say, oh, very nice to meet you, Watanabe. I hope you're well. But secondly, can you can you hear me, and can you see me if you can? And that's just to confirm that my audio and my video is working at a good level. So yeah, that's usually what happens. And with a lot of these schools, they have the option of doing a self-introduction. Some students skip it, but some students, particularly new ones, they like to know a little bit about you. So for me, this is the most awkward part of lessons. The material and all the rest of it is easy. That's the easy side of being an English teacher, because you got all the materials. You're just basically reading a script. But excuse me, wording this part is pretty difficult, at least for me. But there's ways around this as well. So first off, you go through your standard, hello, my name is blah, blah, blah. Is my audio and video fine? Yeah. And then you can kind of do how I do it. This is how I do it. So I have a side glance, because usually I have two monitors. One is for the class, and secondly is for the student card and a little bit of student information, so I get to type it down while I'm in class. So usually I ask, so first off, after looking at the screen, it says wants to do an introduction. Then you kind of add it in after you ask for the video and audio check. So you go, well, as this is our first lesson together, I kind of want to, get to know each other a little bit well, if you don't mind. So hello, my name is Ian. I come from hell, and I work at such and such, and also I'm an English teacher. Very nice to meet you. For my hobbies and whatnot, I love to play guitar, and I love to skate. Well, that's about it. I hope you are well. How about you? And then they'll usually go, oh, how are you? Well, blah, blah, blah. And then you kind of have to add some follow-up questions. You got to seem a little interested. So, you just give them like usual, oh, really? Oh, such and such. Oh, really? That's pretty interesting. Also, a good tip in this part is knowing that if the student is Japanese, maybe giving some hints that you know a little bit of the Japanese language as well. Like you can throw in like subliminal eto. no, and they'll go, oh, wow, you speak Japanese? And it's like, just a little bit. And, they love that kind of stuff because that way they know, or they can see that you have a lot of interest in their culture as well. So it's, a little bit more comfortable for them. Then comes the material. Always be polite. Don't speak too quickly. Always ask. With every exercise, I'm just going by like what my course material is. Usually, it's like a vocabulary, an article, and then some discussion questions. Always ask. Gauging by the intelligence of, not really the intelligence, but gauging by the vocabulary or the introduction. So usually I gauge their English level by their introduction. So with their introduction, you can kind of tell if their English is at a suitable level or not. I always ask if they want to. So, listening to your introduction, I think you speak English pretty well. So, are you comfortable with this vocabulary? Usually, the students have read it before signing in, so maybe they've already read it, and then you kind of give it a quick glance, and then they'll usually say, yes, let's skip the vocabulary and go straight to the article. With the article, this is also where I would ask ask a question is, hi, so would you like to do it paragraph by paragraph, which is the most common way of doing an article when it comes to an English lesson? Or would you like to read the whole thing? And I will always speak a little slower as well, especially if you're doing the paragraph by paragraph. That way, the students will understand. To a lot of students, especially Japanese, they think speaking quickly is a sign that they're fluent at English, where it is incorrect. You have to have a clear vocabulary and a clear speech pattern for you to be fluent. So, speak very nice and slow, and then get down, do the article, do the questions, and then with the discussion questions, always respond as well. Wait for the student to respond, and then you say, then you make it a discussion on that. So you just say, well, yeah, I agree with that as well. Yeah, pretty interesting. And the key here is to make the student laugh. That's the ultimate thing. Make the student happy. Make the student think you're engaged with them, and the outcome is very good. It's you get higher ratings and whatnot, but the students are happy. Happiness of the student is the number one thing when it comes to being an English teacher and whatnot. So yeah, if that's about it when it comes to my tips. Hope you enjoyed. Maybe add something in the bottom, let a comment or whatever. I don't care. But yes, being an English teacher is an amazing job. It's very useful and one that is going to keep going and going and going. And yes, you should always take pride in your work. Anyway, thank you very much. This is Ian McFly. See you very soon. And that's it.